Hello, everyone. I'm the Deathmatch Diva, Jamesen Shook. I am extremely sweaty and tired. I just got done playing a hockey game. But other than that, you are watching Drinking with Moe's.
This is Drinkin at Mo's, where we talk about the pros of pro wrestling in the Midwest while sipping on some brews with blessed beers and wrestling. That's my scene. Death matches and lucha libre, it's all so mean. I'm a straight up smart goofball, not no kiss ass. I stand tall when it comes to wrestling. I'm the king. I know every move, every fling. Get ready for a wild time with Drinkin at Mo's, where we don't quit. Drinkin at Mo's, that's where it's at, like a power bomb. We hit hard, never flat. Fucking right, we're living the dream. Talking about wrestling, know it's a scream.
You know, I've always said here at Drinkinatmos, just because it says drinking at Mo's does not mean it has to be alcoholic. So I'm happy to say Drinking at Mo's is sponsored by Prince Nana Coffee. The exact same guy you see every week on Dynamite, on Collision. Yes, he has his own coffee, and it's freaking delicious. They don't even roast those beans until you've placed your order. And you might be telling me, hey, Big Mo, I'm more of a tea guy. They got you covered there too. Use the referral link in the description of this video. And let's get you dancing like Prince Nana with Prince Nana Coffee. All right, everybody. Welcome, Drinking at Mo's. Big Mo here. You know the drill. YouTube, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good shit. This YouTube's algorithm is still a pain in my ass. Don't forget about the audio platforms too. Leave all that stuff there. I get talking too much and then I just start trailing off. But today I'm excited to have with me back again. Always, he just seems to constantly be up to some pretty damn big things. So I have to get him back on. Jamesen Shook, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. My body hurts, but I'm doing great. I got way more scars than the last time we did this. I got some disgusting ones, but
Oh God, from some of the stuff we'll be talking about, yeah, I can only imagine.
I can't wait. I'm excited for this one because there's we were talking about before we started. It's been a year, over a
Yeah.
year since we've done this. And this was before Hot to Go, my second show where I wrestled Tommy, the scaffold and stuff. It's like, dude, I have I've had over 120 matches since then,
Yeah,
which is stupid.
including like you. I know, not to bring up sore subject, just not too far off of losing the title, but you were a pretty good fighting champion for TWE, holding the big strap. And
Yeah,
it I was looking at it and it's like, holy crap, the match that you won it and the match that you dropped it were some like the names of the matches were just like, what?
we like to do it big in the Southeast. That's like we always call it Southeast first, because we like, and this has been a big topic that like me and Darian Benson, Action Wrestling World Champion, have talked about a lot. Is like the Southeast gets no respect. We legitimately get no respect whatsoever, and that's not even hate towards the North, because like I love the boys in the Northeast. I love all those guys, but when you really like look at it and it comes down to it, the Southeast gets no respect whatsoever.
It definitely doesn't get talked about near as much as some of the like the Northeast or West Coast, or heck, even I like to say the Midwest gets overlooked sometimes, but
Oh,
South
The Midwest is almost as bad as the Southeast, but like at least the Midwest has like I'm trying to think, because like they have those. I don't even know what I'm going to say. I'm sorry, my brain's all over the place.
no, hell, you just got done with some hockey, so I can
Right,
imagine.
right,
But
right, yeah.
there's a lot of top notch promotions in Midwest, but yeah, I like you said, I think the two places in the country that often get overlooked, it's the Southeast and the Midwest for
I
sure.
absolutely. It's a damn shame because like now I'm biased, but like the Southeast is elite when it
Oh,
comes to pro wrestling.
oh yeah. I
Just
mean,
looking at some of the talent that's come through the Southeast, it's unreal. And so many people in the Southeast should be on TV, but
oh
they're
yeah.
not. And it's a shame. Like Darian Bankson should 100% be on television. Adam Priest, he's on television, but he should be in a bigger role because Adam
Yeah.
Priest is so good. Hunter Drake should be on television. Tyler Franks should be on television. Tim Bosby, how the E hasn't come knocking on that door yet blows my mind. But again, that's just, and the Midwest has the same problem. But
Oh yeah.
it's insane. It's so weird.
Oh yeah. No, the talent alone, just not even just recently or the like recent history, but historically in general, the talent that has come out of both regions is like a who's who of wrestling.
It's unreal. Like, and it's not just like regular wrestling either. Like the Southeast, we have guys that can go technical all day long, but we also have those guys who are willing to get violent, who are willing to slice themselves open, like myself, Mallory, Casey Owens. Even like he's not a deathmatch guy, but he's willing to go so far. Hunter Drake's willing to go so far. Like me and Hunter, it just got announced today we're doing a barbed wire match at TWE. My parents are excited, or not excited, but I'm very excited.
Oh god. Oh
It's just
god.
like it's one of those things where I finally feel like I can showcase what I can do, and I'm so thankful for platforms like an Action Wrestling or a New South or a TWE or a Blood and Honey or even the times ICW comes down to town because those are the spots in the Southeast,
Oh
like
yeah.
nowhere else, and I'm so like thankful we have those spots. But in the same vein, all the Northeast guys who come down, like Sydney Bacabella is a great example. Sydney Bacabella came down and they're doing this little deathmatch documentary where it's like a lot of the Southeast stuff at Loco Wrestling, stuff like that, and down in Florida. And Bacabella gets in the camera and goes, "If you want to wrestle in a great wrestling area, you come to fucking Red Bank, Tennessee." And that fired me up because Red Bank, Tennessee, TWE, Tyrone, Georgia, anywhere in Alabama and New South, you're going to find such good pro wrestling of
Oh,
any style, and it's not even close.
oh
Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, that's just how it is. And I don't even mean to sound bitter, but like, that's just how
No,
it is.
no, I get you. There's just so much great stuff all in that region. You, hell, you brought up ICW. I remember, and I think I might have told you about before. One of the first shows I ever saw from the TWE arena was ICW, the pit cage thing.
Fighter, yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my god.
The pit fighter is one of the coolest things in wrestling to me.
Oh yeah.
Because like there's something cool about being in a ring because like you're up on stage in front of these people and they're looking up to you, but being eye level with fans
The,
and like you're basically in their face, all that's stopping you is a cage, so you're almost like a prisoned animal. I love that.
oh
Pit
yeah.
is one of the coolest things ever.
Oh yeah. And it's like the TW, how it just seems, I don't know, so much more intense to me in the TW arena is it almost looks, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but from my vantage point, from what I remember, I've seen to where it looks like the cage is almost going like all the way up to the
Very
ceiling.
close to the ceiling. Because like TWE, there's low ceiling, which oh well. I mean, who cares? It's still a great venue. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, it's
It
great.
comes in where the fans are. It's like this, and then when it gets to the ring, it like elevates and then cuts off. So like when the cage goes up, it's actually in this part, but it cuts off when it's at the lower part, so it looks like the cage just keeps going. And it's so cool.
Oh man, yeah, no, it's one hell of a visual, and yeah, no, TW Arena is a great venue, and some of the matches I've mentioned, with where the ones that you won the TWE title that like okay, I I've loved finding just some very unique match names, and this one, it reminds me of oh God, what was it? The '90s Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, what, Bloodsport or whatever, with
Bloodsport,
the Kumite,
Kumite,
the
and
Elevation
Elevation.
Kumite fight.
Oh yeah,
Now, I don't think I've actually had the opportunity to watch this one, but from the name alone, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go look this one out.
that match is so much fun, dude. Me and Aaron Way tore the house down. There was everything between doors. There was blood everywhere. I'm sure as you saw, which yeah, I will. There were chairs. There was a scaffold. There was a scaffold outside the ring. A scaffold in the TWE building, which sounds so dumb saying it out loud, but it's so funny. It rules. It's awesome. Like
Um, yeah.
I've had the privilege of some of my really dumb ideas being okayed. I'm sure we'll talk about one very soon. One where we 100% probably should have lost the building, but we're fine. Building's still up. But I'm so happy that all of my really, really dumb ideas are getting okayed. Like the scaffold match, I got to give up to Dylan Hills. It was his idea to do a scaffold match at TWE, but I took it and I just ran with it. And I am not taking credit whatsoever. Again, it was all Dylan's idea to do a scaffold match, but taking the scaffold match and making it what it was in the building, I feel like again, I just took it and ran with it to the point where we did the Kumite added aspect. There's really just no ropes and some Taekwondo weapons. That's really all the Kumite part was. But I don't know. I'm really happy that my dumb ideas. Again, we'll get to the dumber one probably soon. But
I mean,
I still have some very dumb ideas that I'm going to pop off on this next show.
oh, I can only imagine. But we'll jump ahead a little bit to relatively recently. I mean, I've seen clips. I need to go watch the whole freaking match, the exploding cage match, bringing me back to watching what some of the oh God, some of the early Japanese exploding
FMW,
cage
yeah,
matches.
FMW. That was like the big
Oh,
info for it. And God, full shout out to John Wayne because he wanted to do the exploding cage. It was his idea. Full shout out to him. Uh, God, he killed it. Like it was such a good idea. The cage was such a good idea. I quite literally have no complaints for that whole show. Like the exploding cage is cool, but if I can dove off on the whole show for a second, Gary J and Aaron Williams was a great introduction to Aaron Williams in that building. Tremont versus Derek Neal, first time ever. That match is incredible, especially after this is right after Tremont got hurt, and he's still hurt, but the match is insanely good. Like the incarnation gauntlet's always fun because you're always going to get random people, and you're probably going to get Poon Dog in there because Poon Dog's awesome. Shout out to Poon
I
Dog.
just love the damn name.
It's awesome, dude. The shirt's rule, but um, Noah Clover and Ashton Alexander popped off in a match that they weren't even supposed to have, but they popped off. Tim Bosby being Tim Bosby throwing JAC around, but JAC really shined. That whole show is so much fun. And the four-way death match, I can't forget that match. Sean Christopher, Sean Campbell, Kenny Calix, and Bobcat. That match just rules. And it's all these guys kind of popping their deathmatch cherry in a way, but they all just over-delivered in a way that I want to see some of them in more death matches by their choice. I'm not going to force it, but by their choice.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be insane, and it led me to thinking. It's one thing, event days and even before being actively in the ring. It's a whole nother thing to be running the show, but then it's a whole nother thing to be doing both.
It's stupid, man. I really don't get how people have done it for years, like Jaden, who's done it for 13 years now. 13. That's stupid. Just quit. I'm kidding. No.
No, we don't
But,
want that right now.
oh God, I can't forget this match. I'm walking backwards. I can't forget it. Sidney Bacabella and Big Dave. Oh my God. Match of the year. There's appearances by WWF President Jack Tunney. Sidney Bacabella leaves the TWE building to drive a car up to the building to get more speed. That match just rules. Like if there's a match I can recommend to tell you what the Southeast is all about, it might be Sidney Bacabella versus Big Dave. But God, I probably shouldn't say that because there's just like so many great matches. But like that match, everyone's so invested. And it's so stupid because it's a 1992 WWF rules match. What are 1992 WWF rules? They're just wrestling rules. That's all they are. But when you have Jack Tunney appearing on the screen after Bacabella called the timeout, and everyone starts saying, "There's no timeouts," and then Jack Tunney just appears on the screen, and obviously it's Sidney Bacabella's mouth over Jack Tunney because Jack Tunney, dead. But like, the mouth just starts going. Actually, there are timeouts in 1992 WWF rules matches. The first person to call a timeout gets 5 minute timeouts. Stuff like that is so funny. And like, you're not gonna get that anywhere else but down. You're just not gonna get that, and that's why I love doing these shows. They're so much fun.
Oh yeah, no, your shows have been. Oh God, I remember talking about. I think the first two, and then yeah, no, they've all been just like making me want to be there. Like I'm like I want to figure out in advance when one of these is happening so I can fucking be there because this just looks like fun.
Oh, we've already got the date for the next one.
All right.
It's not your typical wrestling show day, but you'll see why. You'll see why. Just pay attention to that Scenic City Invitational.
I'll keep that in mind.
Pay attention to that week.
Now, another place that I guess I forgot that I'd seen that you were involved in some matches here, and we talked about some ultra violence. Well, I'm loving that this promotion is definitely getting back to that. CZW.
Oh yeah.
Now,
dude, like
Jimmy Lloyd, like he's back there, and you mix it up with him, and now a former guest of mine, Eric Dillinger, even.
Let me tell you, dude, Eric Dillinger rules. Eric Dillinger.
Oh, I love that dude's awesome.
Eric Dillinger is one of my favorite opponents I've ever wrestled. Like, he is so good. Eric Dillinger is so good. I want to wrestle him again so bad. Like, he's preferably in the South, but
yeah,
come get a taste of it. That's another Midwest guy who just, again, not as much love as he should get.
Oh, most definitely. I remember, heck, the time that I had him on, it was I don't know if we had planned it this way, but it was the date of a show he was on, and I'm forgetting the name of the promotion at the time, but his match hadn't happened, so he was all like, "Hey, do you think we could push it back like just a little bit?" And then I saw that show was live on IWTV, so I'm like, "Well, shit, I'm gonna go watch it." Like, watch it.
Yeah, just go watch it.
Freaking first time that I've ever talked to somebody directly after a match. And he happened to be wrestling a guy that was a favorite of mine from when I was stationed out in San Diego, the New Age Punisher, B-Boy.
Oh, B-Boy rules. B-Boy's sick.
And he actually, towards the end of the episode, actually was like, he remembered me saying that. It was like, saw B-Boy walking like off camera. He's like, he pulled him in. I'm like, whoa.
B-Boy.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude.
Oh, man. But
on
then
the topic of CZW, as a kid who grew up on it, like, that's some of the best wrestling, like, of my younger years I've seen, and seeing it go back to those roots, I am so happy. Like having the two matches I've had already main eventing a CZW show too is crazy,
Oh yeah.
insane to me. But um, the first match with Dillinger was so much fun.
Uh,
So
I yeah.
something that's been like ingrained in my brain since starting in the Southeast was like moments. So for death matches, I want moments.
Mm.
I keep referring it to as this, but the match we'll get to later, I'm sure, at some point, was just a big moment. So, having the moment of the zip line drop kick, that was so cool.
Oh
The
yeah.
match with Jimmy Lloyd, the moment of falling off that giant deal onto the door where Jimmy Lloyd moved, that was a moment that I wanted. And taking the assault driver into the ladder, destroying that ladder was a moment I wanted. Like moments in deathmatch to me are so important. Like,
Oh yeah. Moments in wrestling in general.
oh, super important. Like one of my favorite, I can't say my favorite, but accidental moments I had was the Danny D'Amato match, the first one where I got impaled.
Oh
But it was like, and we called the match off. I hate that it happened. I hate that that happened because the match was going so well. It was going so good. I was having so much fun. I was bleeding way too much, but I was having so much fun.
yeah.
And then that happened. And I was like, oh, I guess that's just how it ends. But in cases like that, again, I don't want to say I'm happy it happened because it'll make it sound bland. But if that moment didn't happen, the match that me and Danny had after that, which was filled with moments, wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't think Danny would have put his trust in me to wrestle John Wayne on the last Chattanooga show for ICW in the main event. I don't think he would have trusted me. And that match had a moment multiple times, like the exploding chair into the exploding, or
Oh
exploding back
God,
into the
yeah.
exploding chair. Like
Oh,
those
just the
moments mean the world to me. So I don't know. Doing death matches like that just makes me happy. That's all I care about is moments anymore.
oh, I can imagine. I know. I mean, I've been very thankful to have had John Wayne Murdoch on twice. I actually freaking right here.
Dude, that's the animal pussy expert you're talking about.
But yeah, no, I still remember one of my one of my favorite moments in an episode on was the second time I had him on, and he was telling me he doesn't do too many podcasts anymore, but he'll do mine. I'm like, dude,
So cool.
for a guy like me, that's when I started the podcast, the YouTube channel maybe had 20, 25 subscribers,
Yeah,
and now I'm sitting at 520,
that's sick.
and I'm just like, for that, and to receive a compliment from somebody that I literally just thought the world of, and been such a fan of, it's just like, whoa, if you would have told me that before I started the podcast that one day I would have something like that, I'd be like, oh, you're full of shit.
Like, I'm sure, oh my God, I've been saying this a lot, but I'm sure it's a topic, another topic, not the topic I'm talking about earlier, but a different topic because it's very recent, as of literally 5 days ago, literally that recent. Um, like, oh, fuck it, I don't care. Having a moment with, having a match with Nick Gage, it
That was the moment. Yep, I was wanting to talk about that.
by itself is a moment. And I hate talking about this stuff because it's like, I try to keep the secrecy of wrestling alive and everything, but like, picking up Nick Gage right before we go into the deal where I'm an idiot and I flip off the top rope through two doors um, to the floor. Um, and I'm picking him up. And he just goes, "Damn, kid, you're so good." He's like, "You're going to be great." And I was like, God, I needed that, Nick. And like getting messages before this last show from John Wayne, uh, which I hope he doesn't mind me sharing this, but like him telling me like I believe in you, I believe in TWE, and that's just a guy who wants to make deathmatch better, and you can tell, and that's what we need is more people like that who want to make deathmatch better, like yeah, just Tremont, like Tremont who's willing to watch the stupid things I do and give me feedback on it, like genuinely means the world to me. So I don't know, and that's weird to say, and like I did the math, and it was like let me see. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. In 20 months, I wrestled Tremont, John Wayne Murdoch 3 times, and Nick Gage. That is like I could retire tomorrow and be happy. Like,
Oh God, yeah, no, I can.
I really, I don't know. Like, there's not much. Like, I have some bucket list stuff left, not a lot, but like
Yeah,
I think I have like 5 things. Like, I want to wrestle Ultra Mantis. I want to wrestle the Green Phantom because the Green Phantom rules. I like TOD, TOS, NGI. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I want anymore.
oh yeah, no, I sure as hell hope like hell that I see that because mentioning bucket list use. I love my Dr. Pepper, but it gives me the burps like crazy. But mentioning 2 names that are legit on my bucket list of like people that I haven't had on yet that I like want to have on the show really fucking bad.
Yeah.
Tremont and Gage, like
Dude.
totally right up there because yeah, I just know that there are some stories that I want to tap into with those 2.
It's like those 2, um, for my money, I don't think there's any other entrance in the world. Like, I don't care. Pro wrestling,
Oh yeah.
WWE, AEW, all that. I don't care. 2 entrances that you will just, like, in the ring, you will feel it. When I was in the ring for Tremont, I had this sinking feeling in my stomach where I was like, oh, God, I'm about to go to war. And then Gage, I mean, look, I'll admit it. I don't care. I cried. Like I was in the ring with like Nick Gage, and for whom the bell tolls playing. Yeah, I cried. Like,
No,
who cares?
that his entrance, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It is one of those that like you see it on whatever platform you're watching it on live.
No justice.
You get good. Oh yeah, no, I even sure doesn't do it justice because I know even just from watching it on TV, I'm like, oh my God, I want to be there. Because
Yes.
the moment that first toll hits,
Oh
it's like
God, dude.
the whole damn venue turns into a fucking mosh pit.
And like at New South 5 days ago. It's so weird to say that 5 days ago. Like it wasn't a mosh pit per se, but like the energy,
Oh,
it was there. The MDK chants were going. And they were going. And I was like, man. And I got to share that moment with Jaden because Jaden walked out with me. That to me meant more than
oh
honestly
yeah.
like the match was I got to share that moment with Jaden
Oh, I can imagine.
because like he got me there. Like he can say I did it on my own all he wants and he tells me that a lot, but no, he got me there. That's
Oh yeah, yeah. No, you put in a lot of the hard work, but yeah, no, having somebody that helped with getting your start, having them in there for a big moment like that, that's got to mean some totally amazing.
it's God, it felt so good. It felt so good. I don't think I'll ever replicate that feeling. Like I'm gonna try.
It'll be a tough one to copy, but I'm sure you'll come close, if not doing it.
We really want to do 48-25 in the Hate Club when Jaden's back. We really want to do me and Jaden versus Tremont and Gage. Like that's one of
I
the things we want to do.
That was something I was gonna bring up because I saw Jaden's post of a picture of Tremont and Gage in the ring, and I'm like, oh my god, if that happens, I got to know. Because that I want to see that too.
Because again, 4 guys who are willing to leave everything they have left in that ring. Come hell or high water. Even if it means all of our blood will be gone. Trust me.
Oh,
we'll do it. We'll do it.
Oh yeah. And
it's really just who's got the guts to book it is the thing. That's all it comes down
to. Oh god. Once so it got me thinking, once James cleared to actually be competing in the ring, I mean, how is his recovery going? I mean, you talked to him well more recently than what I had when recording.
His recovery is actually going quite well. He's already walking without the knee brace. He's
nice.
We're hoping for September. We're really hoping for September.
Man, now just itching for that
11
match to happen.
It would be 11 months since he tore it, and 8 months since he got surgery, which is pretty fast.
Yeah, that is relatively fast. Yeah,
because I believe it's 9 to 10 or 9 to 11 months off torn scale.
Oh wow,
his is looking like 8. He's got those John Cena stem cells, which is pretty cool.
I was gonna say, yeah. Man, however the hell it happens, hey, I'm gonna be glad to see him back and creating some of those moments. Now, okay, there's one visual in my head from going back to the ladders and light tubes match with Eric Dillinger that I need to go and actually watch this match, because the image in my head, and I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do it, is of 2 ladders but with a bridge of light tubes with one of the rungs or multiple of the rungs, so going from the top and just right through it.
So I'm sure it's been done, but the only time I can remember it, and the place I got it from was TOD2 with JC Bailey versus Nick Mondo. They did cutthroat burning hammer through it. Which, by the way, I need to get this off my chest. This is
okay, let's do it.
It's so silly, but I got to make this point. Everyone was so in the log group, they were like, "Oh, he's got the Mondo pants." No, I had the JC Bailey pants. Anyway, I just needed to get that off. I saw it with them, and Dillinger pitched the light tube bridge, and I was just so happy, and I was like, "God, this is so cool." I was just literally saying in the ring, "This is so cool."
Now, go ahead.
But I'm sorry I cut you off. But again, that match, there's those moments. It's that. I really wanted to do a bunch of throwback stuff, which sounds so stupid. Saying it out loud sounds so silly. But being a CZW kid, I wanted to honor those guys and those moments. So and some of it definitely wasn't CZW stuff. We did the Eminem ladder spot. Bam. We did the Bailey and Mondo spot. Bam. We did. This is IWA East Coast. We did. I believe it was Ito and Danny Havoc who did the slingshot through the gimmick. It was the drop kick, and he fell into a deal in the corner, and it shoved light tubes on his face. I watch a lot of deathmatch wrestling. I'm sorry, but literally the wrestling I loved as a kid. And I'm trying to think. What other spots did we do? We did the choke slam. the gimmick wasn't really a thing on the ladder. The choke slam wasn't a thing. Obviously, it's just a fucking choke slam. What? It's a fucking choke slam, James. Um, damn. The leg drop off the top was so sick. God, it ruled. I felt every second of it. It was awesome.
Oh, you know,
That's another cool moment. What do I have? And if you notice, we didn't really swing light tubes. I did the light tube punch that JC Bailey used to do. Um, yeah, I'm sure there's more if I rewatch the match, which I have many times.
I'm gonna need to go do that myself now. You I don't know if I didn't include some stuff in my notes here, but I wanted to ask you. You've been talking about a moment that you were sure we'd be talking about. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and the moment bring it out because I want to hear it because I'm not sure if I even know with the amount of damn wrestling and with raising an almost 16-month-old kid now. My time is spread all over the freaking place. I want to hear it because I love hearing about crazy freaking moments. That's why when I have people on for the first time, one of my questions I always ask is craziest in match moment. And hell, you had a fuck ton of them.
God, where do I start? um, okay, craziest in match moments. You got Tom? Okay, good.
Yeah, we got time.
Tremont's entrance alone, crazy.
So, yeah.
Winning the IWTV Tag Titles, that was nuts. Like that's one
Oh,
that really
yeah.
doesn't get talked about. That was nuts. We were world champions for a while,
Oh, yeah.
and hopefully one day again.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
We wrestled Lycos. We wrestled the Progress World Tag Team Champions. So we wrestled Lycos Jim at Action. That's stupid. That's so crazy. What else? What else? Obviously, being in the ring for Nick Gage's entrance, wrestling Gage entirely. It was just a crazy moment. Getting sliced up by that pizza cutter was cool.
It's weird when people say it, but I can only imagine when you get an opportunity like that, and for some, maybe it isn't going to be like a total career move where they just become a deathmatch person after that. But when you get the opportunity to be in a match with him, you almost want that pizza cutter to come. Like if that pizza cutter don't come out, you're almost disappointed.
Let me see if I can find it on here. You can probably see the cut from the pizza cutter. I still have
Oh
it.
yeah.
It was a deep one. It still has it. Trying to think, what other crazy stuff have I done? Exploding bat with the exploding chair was sick. Wrestling John Wayne in general was just a cool moment for me. Because that's one of my favorite deathmatch wrestlers ever. So that was sick. Getting endorsed by Nick Gage is cool.
Oh yeah.
And Tremont. Talking to Effie. God, let me tell you, Effie rules.
Oh yeah.
Probably one of the most important figures in all of pro wrestling, and no one realizes it. Because the way that Effie does the all inclusivity stuff is so good, and someone's finally doing it, and no one's doing it better than Effie. Like the big gay brunch shows, like they're not just shows that showcase gay wrestlers. They are great wrestling shows. They
Oh yeah.
are really good wrestling shows that you have to watch them. And I don't need to do the promoting for Effie because everyone knows who Effie is. Because
Yeah.
Effie, again, one of the most important people in all of pro wrestling,
Oh yeah.
in my opinion. And genuinely, like, if I could find a way to do stuff like Effie, I would in a heartbeat. Uh, Trying to think of some other crazy stuff before I get to the really obvious one. um, let's see. Getting impaled by Danny, that was a crazy one.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can count that exploding cage. I guess that's a cage.
Yeah, I know I would.
I mean, I guess, but man, getting the main event ICW, that's actually one, and main event CCW.
Oh yeah,
Those are big ones. But yeah, the exploding cage, I guess you can count it. But
yeah.
no, I guess we should just go ahead and talk about it. Yeah, I really thought we were going to lose the venue that day. We did. So this is the unheard one, the unheard explosion. Uh, there were 6 explosives that day. Let me make sure I have that right. Corner, doors, wall, chair. Before there were 6 explosions that day. There were the 5 that were in the match, but then there was the one secret explosion before the show. So we wanted to test if the explosives would be fine in the building before the show because again, TWE ceiling hangs low. We got to test that for genuinely safety reasons. And if it wasn't going to work, then we just weren't going to do it.
Yeah.
And it would have sucked to be like, by the way, we can't have the exploding cage match. But at the same time, like, I'm trying to protect the people that are in the building.
Oh,
So
yeah.
people watching at home, I don't really care about your opinion. I'm keeping those people safe.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
But we did an explosive. It's so stupid. Me, a trainee, and Kent Havoc, one of the referees, are holding the cage up, a cage panel up, while there's an explosive about to go off. And we're holding the cage panel. And look, I was going to be in the match later anyways, so I wasn't going to get fried before the match. Which the Sparks, they're fine. But, like, we do the one explosive. And there is video of it before the show. And John Wayne, this motherfucker, John Wayne Murdoch, it's his idea to do the exploding cage, by the way. It's his idea. And he keeps walking more and more backwards. Like, it's to the point where there's the arena, then there's the front lobby, and then there's the front door. Literally just goes boom, boom, you're in the arena. John Wayne is by the front door. He's too far away from the ring that he knew he wouldn't get touched if he was in there. But we did the explosion, and it went really well. And everyone in the building was like, holy shit, this match is going to be awesome. So, and I've seen a lot of opinions on the match, a lot of great opinions on the match. There are a few where they're like, it was just a moment match. Thank you. Like, I mean, what do you want?
All right.
Do you want an explosive for every single move? I'm sorry, that's a lot of money I don't have. And a lot of fire extinguishers we don't have. So, and I feel like it's important because you got to get to those moments. You got to earn it. And I mean, the fans earned it that night because I sat there and waited through the setup and everything, and it was awesome. Like, I genuinely no complaints.
Oh yeah, it visually from what I've been able to see of it. Oh God, I makes me just want to go rewatch the whole fucking show.
The show's good. Like, my favorite. It's not even just the explosive. It's on camera. The screen just goes white. And Jaden, this was ICW. We were talking about it. John Wayne did the exploding bat. Screen goes white. And Jaden was like, oh, that was a good one. Does the chair. Screen goes white, but all of a sudden there's some orange rising up. And Jaden's like, either the explosive was really good or everyone's dead. So, which in that case, it would be both. On camera visually, it's just so cool. And that's what I love is the visual stuff of it. It just looks
yeah.
good. People have tried. I'm not getting in trouble for saying this, but people have tried to like imitate it a little bit, and it just doesn't work at all. There's been a lot of shows that try it, but I hate artists. Brandon Pence, shout out to that dude because that dude's explosives are so good. In less than a year, his explosives have gotten so good, like insanely good.
I love it. I love it. I love stuff like that. Now, it seems weird thinking we're already into April. Like, I
Oh,
swear,
God.
it seems like January just happened. Like, we just moved from January into February. Like, so with the what's left of 2026, what plans do you have for the rest of 2026? I know you mentioned you got the date for the next one of your shows. You got your hands in a lot of stuff.
Oh, dude, I got so much going on. Uh, we got New South, Action, TWE, the big three for me. Maybe making my return to CZW soon. Who knows? I'll be in Vegas basically all week for Mania, which I'm not looking forward to, but I'll do it. I'm excited. Let's see what else we got going on. Obviously, that fifth show, a match that I'm doing that I don't think anyone really expects. It's not a stiff match. It's who I'm wrestling. That I don't think people are really expecting that one. Once it drops, you'll know. Uh,
Oh,
we're bringing in some new people for that one, and that one's we'll have some return faces, but we're bringing in some different people, boys and girls,
I like it.
and non-binary pals. We're bringing in some new people.
I love it. I love it.
That one I'm excited for. So be on the lookout for that one. That one's gonna be fun.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. Well, that is about all I got. Want to thank you as always for taking the time to talk to me tonight. Been an absolute pleasure as always. And you again, welcome back anytime. I'm sure heck, it seems like you're always up to something big, and I'm gonna want to talk to you about that too.
I'm down anytime. Like I just like talking.
Yeah, all right. Well, that is about all I got. My issue with this fucking button now. See, I tell you, every